Boom. All right, here we go. So now I'm going to show you what a signal looks like. All right. So I just literally sent this to the group. Oh, where is the group? WhatsApp. Now the world's famous WhatsApp group. That's what WhatsApp looks like. If you don't have this app, make sure you download this app because this is how we communicate. This is how we share all our money, all our signals, all our inspiration, everything that's going on. So notice that's it right there. Now, if you're looking at it, you want to read it from the top to the bottom. Now, USD CAD is the pair, right? USD CAD is the pair. So if I was to take this and put it in my phone, it would look like this, right? I would literally, I have two phones, so I'm going to just open up the WhatsApp in my other group, my other phone, so I can type in the signal. So when we say things like copy and paste, it's literally as you just looking at some numbers and copying and paste, right? The numbers we just showed you, we're going to put in my phone. What do we do next? Because there's 4 powerful apps that you need to have. You need to have a Facebook app. You need to have an Instagram app. You need to have the MetaTrader 4 app, which I'm going to show you next. And you need to have the WhatsApp. If you have all of those apps on your phone, those 4 apps, together, they're worth like 10 trillion. Used correctly, I don't care who you are. You could be from jail or you could be from Yale. You could be an A student. You could be I never went to school student, right? You will win. So now we're going to open up our MetaTrader 4. Let's see if it's going to show you guys. Oh, let's see. There we go. Looks a little better. All right, this is what MetaTrader 4 looks like. And I'm just going to hit trade. And that right there is $3,000 in the account. That looks like a demo because that's even. Let's look at it. That's how you know if it's demo or not. It says demo. You hit settings, and then you do that, and that should let you see demo. Well, I want to go into a real account. So I click it. And I go real. Now, why do I have real and demo? Because I go back and forth. I practice in my demo, and then when I feel good about a trade, I switch back to my live and I go get the money, right? Go get the money means I'm trading for real. So I have 1,200 in this real account, right? I'm going to put another 1,500 in it because I want to leverage $3,000, right? We're going for Brittany Burrell status, right? $1 million in trading. She started with a $3,000 account, right? So that's my goal. I'm gonna put 1,500 in, but let me show you how to enter a trade. So the next thing you do is you push the plus button. Very easy so far. And then you click the pair. Because what are we trading? We're trading, let me look on my phone. We was trading USD CAD. All right, so we want to look for that. Let me see, USD CAD. Where are you? There it is. It says USD CAD. You select it. You want to make sure you see that. If you notice, it says sell now. So I just want to sell now. Hold on. Let me make sure what's my lot size. You just don't hit sell now. You got to make sure you understand what your lot size is. Now, this is the money you're actually investing right here. First is your pair. Second is, do you want to get in now or later? Third is the money. How much money do you want to invest? If you don't understand any of this, it's literally in your IML Academy. I'll show you soon, right? But right now, I want to get in this trade. Now, that is a 0.03 lot size. So in trader world, that's a 0.03 lot size. In the real world, that's 30 cents. So I want to sell now. I want to invest 30 cents. It's successful.
Thank you.
All right, so you just now, you always start off in the negative. Why is that? Well, not always. We got perfect entry, right? But
grab a basket.
You always gotta pay the broker. The broker gets his off top. Are you with me? The broker gets his off top. I'm gonna mute the line. Broker gets his off top. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna modify it. Now that I'm in, I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold the trade. It's gonna say modify. Now I'm going to enter in my stop loss. Now, stop loss means very simple. Stop loss is I don't want to lose any money. I don't want to lose all my $1,200. Write this down. Only risk 3% of your account. Never risk more than that. So I'm putting in the stop loss. It says 1.34350, right? So I type that in. Or I could have just copied and pasted, right? So that's done. Now I'm going to do my take profit. Take profit means this is when I want the money to go into my profit. Are you with me? This is when I want the money. I want to take the money. So I'm going to do it. The first take profit, it said 133,500. Says 133,500. Now, literally, if you're doing this with me, this is a real account. We're going to make money together. Then I'm going to hit modified. Bang. Bang. Right? There it is. Now everything's in place. Let's wait for it to turn blue because blue is money. Red is none. No money. Loss. Are you with me so far? And that is literally how you take a signal. Someone else doing all the work and you getting all the profits. Now, if you wanted to see what was actually going on, you can hit chart. You can hit chart now. Hit chart. Now it shows you what's happening. But if you notice right here, this is very important. This is a great lesson. Who can see what's wrong in this lesson right here? What's going on right now? Can someone tell me what's wrong?
Consolidation.
She says consolidation. That's absolutely what's happening. That's true.
Wrong chart.
What happened?
Looked like the wrong chart.
How can you tell?
Says JPY.
Top right-hand corner.
Absolutely.
Can you point it out?
Absolutely. So we're not even on the right chart because this is Canadian dollar versus Japanese yen. You see right here? What were we trading?
USD.
Exactly. So that's very important. You want to make sure what you're looking at is the same order, the same pair as you're actually trading, right? So how do we do that? We go to quotes. We go to quotes. And we look for the USD and the CAD. Right? Tell me if y'all find it.
Go up. You passed it.
I passed it. There it is. So we hold it. It says what? Chart. We go to chart. Now we're looking at the right things. Now, we're in a sale, right? So if we're in a sale, we want the candlestick. Now listen, if you don't know what candlestick is, you need to go in your IML Academy. But since we're in a sale, we want the candlestick, which is red, to be going down. Red is good because we're in a sale. Write that down. Red is sell, blue is buy. Bull, bear. Bullish, bear. So look, the market is in a what? Bearish market. Or what?
Did you do an execution?
I did a market execution and look what's happening. I'm in the profit. I'm making money already. And I knew I was making money because if I look at my chart, the candlestick is going down. Now write this down. We get paid on the prediction of the marketplace. It's that simple. We predict if the market's going up or down. That's it. And we have technology that tells us this stuff. You gotta get in your academy. Did y'all see this? This is right in your face. You should be in profit with me. Look at this blue. We love blue. Blue is money. We're doing this right in your face. By the time I'm done with this is going to be a $300 day. We're going to do it all in your face, right? Just jumped up again, 31 cents. So I've made my money. I invested 31 cents. Now I've made 40 cents. So I'm in profit. So that's enough of that. We're not going to stare at our phones. We're not going to get all, you're not just going to go blind staring at our phone. We've already set. Now watch this, y'all. We don't have to stare at our phone because we already set our take profit and we already set our stop loss. So that means the trade is going to do what it do. It's either going to hit our take profit or it's going to hit our stop loss, period. We don't have to keep looking at it. That's the emotional intelligence you need to have when you become a trader. You don't have to be like, oh, it's going down. Oh, it's going up. No, just look at it every hour or two, right? Or if you want to make sure you like take your profit as you're making it, you can do a trailing stop loss, which means as I'm making the money, I just keep moving my stop loss down. I just keep moving my stop loss down. Oh, this is going to be good. Ooh, this is going to be good. We about to make some money. Look at it, y'all. It's going down, y'all. It's going down, y'all.
Cha-ching.
We about to make some money, right? But long story short, all you would be doing, right? Let's just, hold on, let me see real quick. Let me get my indicator out. All right. So, for example, let's say the yellow line is a stop loss, for example, right? So as we're making money, all we want to do, I'm sorry, it's hard to do it with y'all. All right, here we go. So let's say this is our stop loss and it was originally set right here, right? And now you see we're making money. So now I want to secure the profits. All I got to do to secure the profits is move my stop loss down here. Meaning, if the trade goes up, I've already secured all these profits. It kicks me out of the trade in profit. Isn't that amazing? So now there's no way you can lose. But if you wasn't actively watching it, you would just let your stop loss. I usually set a stop loss about 20 pips stop loss, 30 pips stop loss, just depending on how much money is in my account. But do you know how powerful what I just showed you is? I just showed you how to secure money. This is printing money. Look, I just moved it down more. Meaning whatever profit I have now, it's mine. And I'm still actively in the trade. That's amazing. Look, still profiting. That's mine. That's mine. That's mine. There's no loss. That's mine. All right, so right now, currently, I can't lose. That's my money. All right, so let's talk money. I have some announcements. Oh, my goodness. We got some things to talk about as an organization. We got some things to talk about as an organization. I love you all, but we about to get serious right now. This is Coach Thompson, about to get real serious right now. We're going to get back to trading in a second. Right, we just want to let that do what it do. All right. Major announcements. Let me drink some water real quick. Major announcements. We have an event January 18th. You should be there. You should be there. There's no excuse why you shouldn't be there. I understand everything. I'm about to invest $2,000. And buy, I think it's $100 a ticket, so $2,000 gives me 20 tickets, right? So I'm going to get 20 tickets, and I'm going to give them out to some people, all right? Guests, business partners, let me know what you need, but you gotta be all in. You gotta be all in. If you need something, you gotta reach out, but you gotta be all in. So the first thing we want to talk about, because look at that, we just gave you some money. There's multiple people on the line right now in profit, right? Just like we'll give you leads. We'll give you everything you need to become a 6-figure, 7-figure earner. If your dreams is not that big, you just want to walk off your job, you want to replace your $30,000 a year, you want to replace your $50,000 a year, you want to replace your $75,000 a year, whoever you are, we can help you do that. The first thing we have to ask from you is, can we trust you? Can we trust you? Because there's so many people right now who they say they're a winner in public, but in private, they doubt themselves so often. So often, you're negative so often. I'm telling you from a spirit of I've been there before. I'm talking to you from a spirit of I've been broke before. I am no longer broke. But one thing I can tell you, and I almost cry every time I share it, I still have scars on my back from sleeping on a futon where you can still feel the rails. Still have carpet burn on my shoulder. I know what it takes to have sacrifice. I've spent my last to be rich. I spent my last $20 I had. One day, it was decisions. It was either $20 to go in on some drugs, $20 to go to this club, celebrate being broke. Do I want to pay $20 to go in the club, or do I want to pay $20 to get drunk or high, or do I want to pay $20 to go hang out with my mentor? I promise you guys, it sounds simple, but the decision to be boring, I made the decision to go hang out with these rich people, even though I was the brokest in the room. God's timing. I wanted it faster. I wanted it. I wanted to say, man, I could have been at a club. I'm here at this event. I wanted to have fun. You got to sacrifice fun. And I wish I could tell you how many times it will take. I wish I could tell you, yo, just sacrifice 3 times and your breakthrough's there. I wish I could tell you. It took me a year of sacrificing. Because when your vision is so big, when the blessing you want is so big, it's going to come with burden. When you want to become so successful, it's going to come with so much stress. Family member stress. I mean, it's crazy, but listen, you can't be the person. You can't be the person thinking about quitting every day. How are you going to think about quitting every day? You have to be fully decided that you want it. What does that mean? Anything can happen, and I don't care. Think about you right now. Anything can happen at your job. You ain't gonna quit. Your boss might come in there and just step on your foot and don't even say, excuse me, and you ain't gonna quit. So what I'm basically saying is you gotta be tough. Can we trust you when you by yourself? That's when the magic's made. What you do in private always shows up in public. So if you're one of these people claiming, I want to be like Brittany Burrell, I want to be like JVL, I want to be like Bree Kemp, I want to be like Akil Bay, I want to make money like all these people. But you're in private, not on your IML Academy? Like you got Bird Box on or whatever? Right? You watching everything but your charts, but yet you want to make $30,000 a day like Brittany Burrell. Or you want to make $20,000 in an hour like David Wills. Or you want to do like Eugene Robb in New Jersey and do $2,000 a week. Trading. Now, let me tell you the difference. JVL might be 18 or 19 years old. Eugene Robb might be in her early 60s. So you're between one of them. What's your excuse? What is your excuse? You got an 18-year-old doing $300 a day, and you got someone closer to the 60s doing $2,000 a week. What is your excuse? Both of them have lives. Let me tell you one thing. You can't make everything hard. Write that down 3 times. I'm going to give y'all a couple seconds. Please write that down 3 times. You got to be coachable. You can't make everything hard. Life is hard. Life is hard. So you can't make everything else hard. Work on the go. You got to learn how to multitask. If you're one of those people, and you can't work on the go, sometimes you will be in the car. There's no time for radio. If you're riding shotgun, that's when you're texting. Right? You got to learn how to multitask. If you're at lunch, you got to learn how to multitask. The only way to get to the top is becoming a professional multitasker. There's no time for anything. Nobody has time. Nobody has time. Hello. When you're broke, you don't have no time. When you're rich, you don't have no time. No one has no time. You got to make time. And let me tell you something. If you spend your life chasing money, it's going to continue to run from you. You got to find a way sometime. I don't have time. You don't have time. But sometime I have to take time to learn how to grow money. I can't keep chasing it. Lord knows that's boring. I might be asleep. Stay woke. I encourage you to stay woke. If not, you're asleep. And if you're asleep, you're going through the motions thinking, oh, I'm supposed to be here. It's okay. I got next year. I got next week. You don't have no time. You got to stop it. You got to stop it. Not only that, can we trust you? Can we trust you? Can we trust you to mean what you really say? This is so important. I can spend 30 minutes on this subject. Can we trust you? What are we talking about? Can we trust you? Are you able to teach others? You got to be willing to go first. You got to be willing to go first. Can we trust you to run through your personal list before we give you leads? Who in the world will just give you something without you showing that you're willing to go first? Are you with me? Like you win in life and in business, because that's 2 different things. So you win in life and business when you're willing to do what's uncomfortable first. Majority, there's 200 plus people on the line. Majority always is willing to do what they're comfortable with first. I need you to understand this. So when I say things like, are you willing to go first? Some of you, that's a no right there because you're not comfortable going first. Well, write that down. I have to be someone different to get something different. It's that simple. That's not a quote. That is life. I have to become someone brand new to earn brand new. So what does that really mean? That means if I'm comfortable at doing something, wake up. We got to stay woke. We can't be asleep. We got to get challenged. Everybody on this line, if you're not wealthy in 18 months, there's a problem. You know why? Because there's people right beside you getting wealthy. That's why it's a problem. It wouldn't be a problem if the system didn't work. Let me tell you what I'm saying. If there was no success going on, if there was nobody winning, then I would probably not be this serious. But because over 800 people did 50,000, over 67 people did 6 figures, there's no patience for people who just don't believe in themselves. Does this make sense? There's no patience for people who think everything's hard. Logging into your back office is hard. Downloading the Trader app is hard. It's hard to look in WhatsApp 3 times a day. It's even hard to copy and paste the signal because your fingernails are so long. right? Whatever excuse you're saying, stop making everything hard. What you need to make hard is you go into a job you don't like for pay you don't agree with people who don't even love you. You're giving your all to people who don't even love you. Let me tell you something. Everybody's a boss until it's time to reinvest. See, I had an office for 6 years. I was paying $6,000 a month at my business district, right? Luxury square foot office. The thing was lit, right? I'm paying $6,000 a month. And that's when I realized that everybody say they're a boss until the rent is due. When the rent is due, we want to act like, oh, man, nah, I ain't no boss no more. I was just playing, right? Everybody want to be a boss until it's time to present for yourself. Everybody want to be a boss until you blow your account and you got to put $1,000 more in. Are you with me? Well, I'm here to tell you, this thing ain't easy. And if you thought it was going to be easy, somebody lied to you. But it is simple. My favorite mentor, Jim Rohn. Well, he's not my favorite. He's one of them. But he always says, the simple things, the easy things is also easy not to do. So what's easy to do is also easy not to do. So the second thing I want to talk about, because, man, I got some things to talk about, man. This call is just me and you tonight. I know it's like a couple hundred people on the line, but it's really just me and you tonight. And the first thing was, can we trust you? Because I'm not going to have another call like this. This is the call. I'm getting this out, and we're moving on. Because your check reflects the way you think. Your check reflects the way you think. So if your check is small right now, that means you're skeptical. Period. If you got a small check, that means you're thinking small, right? Because when I was thinking that $15 an hour was cool, I was making $500 a week, it was cool. Until somebody slapped me in the head and said, man, I made $30,000 today. What? Today? Like, it took me 40 hours a week for 12 months. And you did that in less than 24 hours? So the second thing I want you to write down is, can you move fast and steady? See my phone blowing up. That's the second thing. Can you move fast and steady? What do I mean by that? When I first started this thing, man, I didn't believe I could be rich. But I did believe that these scars, they're still here. Scars on my back would not be there no more. I didn't believe that I'll be making what I'm making today. I'll be honest with you. But I did believe that I could do the work. I need you to understand what I'm saying to you. Having 5,000 active customers, being a Chairman 100, making $25,000 a week, $100,000 a month, that's the goal.
Let's go. Congrats.
Right? So the goal is we got to help 100 people make $1,000. Now, do I believe that I know who those people are? No. There's 200 people on the line right now. There might not be any of you on this line who's going to do it. But I believe that I will do it. Does that make sense? I don't know when, who, or how. But I do know I'm going to be on a Zoom call every Sunday night. I do know I'm going to be working every Thursday night. Some even Friday nights. I'm going to expose the business to 4 people. I know I'm going to invite 4 people to the January 18th event. What do I mean? I don't believe, right? I didn't. Let me say that. I didn't believe I could be rich, but I did believe I can do a presentation. Does this make sense? So as long as you can believe in the work, you don't have to believe that, oh man, I'm going to be making $2,500 a week like Riyad Jones. Or I'm going to be a chairman like Gio, right? But believe in the work. Believe in the work. Believe that you can do what I'm doing. Believe that you can tell when there's a downtrend. It looks down. Believe if someone asks you, hey, what's a pip? You could tell them. Believe you could do that 3 times a day. And if you didn't do it 3 times a day, don't go to sleep. Why are you asleep? Why are you asleep if you didn't do your job? Your job is to get rich or die trying. Because if you don't, you're going to die in a job and you won't be rich anyway. So what sense does it make to die in someone else's dream than die trying to fight for your own dream? What are we talking about here? So you got to make time. But if you're too busy fighting for crumbs, you're not making time. What does fighting for crumbs mean? I'm fighting to get my bills paid. Stop thinking so small. Your thoughts reflect your paycheck. If all you're thinking about is your bill, that's why you're check to check. You got to be able to be check to check right now, but think about helping other people pay their bills. Because when you help enough people pay their bills, your bills go away. Your bills go away. I didn't think about my bills anymore. I started thinking about who can I help? Love people. Write that down. Stop thinking about yourself and start thinking about who can I help? I really want to help somebody. And if you're selfish, just be a trader. Who cares? Just get rich. Don't tell nobody. But if you want to be both like me, you want to be a builder, you want to be a trader, let's do this thing. So how can we move fast? Let's talk about moving fast. Moving fast is this simple, right? First, you got to believe in the work. Then you got to believe that success loves speed. So when you hear someone say, get in the academy, get your ass in the academy. Why are you putting everything before it? If someone says, hey, get somebody on a call on Thursday night, let someone else talk to them, why would you wait till Thursday to invite somebody? That's called multitasking through the drama. Yes, you can still be a good husband. Yes, you can still be a good wife. Yes, you can still be a good employee. And you can still be rich on the side. This ain't even full time. We getting rich on the low. This is 1 hour to 4 hours a day. We're not even asking you to work like your job 40 hours. Right? I'm telling you. Instead of you saying, it's my turn, how about you just put yourself on a flyer? See, what I wanted to talk to everybody tonight was, because we had a great year. I'm not yelling at anybody. I just want to let everybody know too. For everybody this is your first call, I'm not yelling at anybody. I just get crazy excited. All right. I'm not yelling at anybody. I just get crazy excited. So excuse me. All right. But instead of you saying, it's my turn, just put yourself on a flyer. Stop talking. Be about it. We're not hearing nobody no more. We only want to see it. 2019 is the year of the miracle. And if you're hiding behind your problems, if you're hiding behind a rock, if you're hiding behind your lack, if you're hiding behind your doubt, then stay there. Because we can't look down. We're eagles. You have partnered with eagles. We have partnered with eagles. You know how high an eagle is? You know how high an eagle is? They are pissing on birds. They're looking down at pigeons. That's where we are. So if you're behind a rock, crying, we can't see you. You need to say something. This is making sense. Waiting on the 145 to come out. Success loves speed. Why does a fee have to motivate you? If you're motivated by a fee, then you don't have a dream. How is your dream wrapped around a fee? If you're not playing in your demo, if you haven't played with your harmonic scanner, these are products that's worth thousands of dollars. You got it included for $200. Why are you waiting to start the 21 days of growth? And if you don't know anything what I'm talking about, get in the WhatsApp group and ask these people for the 21 days of the growth. You got celebrities in our group. You got single moms in our group. You got bus drivers in our group. You got retired dentists in our group. You got pastors, doctors, lawyers in our group. And excuse my language, doctors, pastors, and lawyers. But I'm just fired up. And at the end of the day, my next door neighbor is a brain surgeon, and I make more than him, and I work less than him, and I don't dig in nobody's brain. So I'm my own boss. No one can tell me what to do. I print money. I'm blessed. Everything I touch turns to gold. No one can stop me. That's the same thing you need to say. No one can stop you. Period. I'm excited. I was excited when I was broke. That's the key. Write that down. You can't wait for a check to get excited. You think I got excited after I got paid? No, I got excited, then I got paid. That's the difference. You got to get fired up. Number 3, can you focus longer than 30 days? Hello. Giving out leads to the unfocused causes frustration. Right now, I have people with thousands of people under them. They're not even focused. You know how frustrating that is? So in 2019, if you're not focused, then you're not going to get rich. It's like you getting rich. Let me tell you what happens when you give people leads who's not focused. It's almost like, how can I say this in a good way? It's like you getting rich and hiring your family to run your business, to run your traditional business. Let's say you got rich, Mario Tuck, right? And you start a traditional business and you go hire your family. They have no training. They're always late. They're not focused. They will feel entitled. Oh, give me this, give me that. They will mess up without experience. But who does that reflect back on? You. So you can only focus with the focus. And it takes most people longer than 30 days. That's why I don't take people serious until they survive at least 30 to 90 days. Because to me, I'm so serious, a fee doesn't motivate me. What motivates me is the impact. Write that down. Impact versus money. You got to have that. And it takes most people longer than 30 days to make an impact because, hell, it might take you 30 days just to get your mind right. You might have a broke mentality. You might have a skeptical mentality. You might have an employee mentality. So you want to get rich? Well, first we gotta take the shackles off your brain. That alone might take 30 days. You talking about making money? If you come into the table with a broke mindset, we got to get your mind right first before you can make money. Because once you learn, you automatically earn. But if your mind is so corrupted on bill pay and not getting wealth, we got to break that first. Which you might break yourself. If you don't survive 30 days, then you're just a 30-day entrepreneur. You're the type of person, if you can't survive, you're the type of person who claims, oh, man, I don't want none of those get rich programs. But as soon as you don't get rich quick, you quit. Same thing you didn't want. I've worked over the last 10 years, I've worked with every type of person you could think of. The people I like working with the most is the people who show up with the right mentality. The people who's willing to keep doing the boring stuff with no results because those little steps are the big success. You might take your IML Academy, get no results today, but next week when you hear something on a trading call, you're like, man, I learned that before. I know what that is. Yeah. So you didn't think you was getting results, but you really was. The fourth thing, the 3-foot rule. You have to introduce yourself to anybody you catch eye contact with. Are you with me? This is serious. Are you willing to change your routine, y'all? Meaning go places, plan for events, go attend a basketball game, go to some military function. If you're a school person, go to some school. If you like entertainment, go catch a live band, go see some spoken word, right? Go to a Robert Kiyosaki event, go hang out at an Usher concert, go to church. Be an usher at your church. Go volunteer. Go be where people are. Get out of your stinky routine. Remember, You win when you do the work that's uncomfortable. That's it. So, the one thing, let's talk about number 5. Let's talk about number 5. You got to be willing to meet up often. Shout out to Kevin. He just started on our team. We met up like a couple days ago for the first time. Shout out Oscar. Oscar just joined our team literally a couple minutes ago. You know, make sure you get in our WhatsApp group, Oscar. And shout out Cecil and Callie. He just joined our team as well. He said he's going to expand the Spanish market. Right? He said, don't worry about that, Chad. I got that. Spanish market, done. Right out there in Cali. Right? So for everybody who's brand new, in order to achieve massive results, you got to be willing to meet up often. Right? When you have time off from work, you can't party, date, and play games. Trust me, you will be able to do that full time later. I mean, every day is a damn Christmas. When you sacrifice, right, you have to sacrifice and get into people's living room. You got to be willing to meet up often at Starbucks. You can't be on date night playing a video game, meeting up at Starbucks. Are you with me? You got to be willing to meet up often. And if you're a leader, right, not one of those people who say, oh, I say I'm a leader, I posted a status. No, what are you doing outside of Facebook? Everybody's a leader on Facebook. That leads me to my next thing. Don't compare yourself to people on Facebook because nobody shows their losses. Nobody shows their bad days on the internet. They're all fakers, right? So work in private so you can perform in public. You got to be willing to meet up at your mentor's house, right? But if you choose fun before freedom, oh my goodness. If you choose fun before freedom often, you'll be a long-term slave because you didn't make short-term sacrifices. Wow. Who? A long-term slave because you won't make short-term sacrifices. That's how you catch people working at Wally World, 60, 70 years old, long-term slaves. That's because they was too cool. They didn't want to do the boring stuff. They didn't want to master the 3-foot rule of learning how to say, hey, how you doing? My name is Robert. When I started off, I couldn't even look people in the eye. I was a young punk. I was 21 years old, smelling like sawdust. I was an electrician, wearing some steel-toe boots. Man, now I got Louis. I got Gucci socks. I come from steel-toe boots. I got Louis wristbands. I used to wear rubber bands.
There we go.
I couldn't even afford. I got a Breitling. This thing is $8,000, no diamonds. Is this making sense? I had to sacrifice all this fun so I can have some money. I got a house. I haven't even been to that side of the house in a week. I ain't even been there. I ain't even been over there. Somebody could be living in there. I don't even know. I come from a futon, scar on my back.
Come on.
Come on, man.
You talking about? What are you talking
Speak.
Come on,
Fucking
son.
happy,
Tell him,
boy.
man. Go ahead.
Back,
Happy.
back.
I got a $7,000. They said, Chad. They say, Chad, why don't you use business cards? Because my smile is my ID. I smile. I got diamonds in my chain. This was a dream.
Yes, sir.
This is serious. None of this matters. What matters? The impact. I had to make an impact before the money. I had to help somebody else before I could get a chain. What? I had to get serious. No more. I don't like tattoos, so I couldn't get it tatted. But this is my brand. No more 9 to 5. I will never work. I will die before I work. Bet that. You can bet it.
Teach, mentor.
You can bet it. They're not going to get me. Nope. Nope. I'm not sitting at nobody's lunch table for 30 minutes. I'm not going on no bathroom break. I'm grown. I'm not asking nobody for none of that time off crap. I tell them when I work. I work because I like that job, not because I have to. That's your mentality. I don't like jobs, period, so I ain't working nothing. But if I did, it wouldn't be because I have to. It'll be because I actually love doing what I do. That's why I'm working a job, because I love it. Has nothing to do with the money. No stupid paycheck with the taxes so high. What? 6th thing. Know how to get attention at all costs. This is important. Don't fail this. Don't violate this. Don't violate this rule. The 6th rule is the most valuable asset in 2019 because we're an internet world is non-negotiable. 5 years ago, you said, hey, I'm not texting and driving. Look at you, texting and driving. 5 years ago, you said, I'm not doing all that social media crap. Look at you, you're tweeting and you're DMing. This is an internet world. So in 2019, the most valuable asset is you got to learn how to get attention and stay out of your own ways. Write that down. Please write this down. Stay out of your own ways. Your ways of thinking got you everything you have currently. If you love it, cool, I love it. If you don't, stop thinking and going with your own advice, period. Another thing, I don't look happy right now, but I'm so happy, right? So stop taking life so serious. Loosen up. You will never be perfect. I'm sick and tired. I had a lady pay me $7,000 to coach her. $7,000. Some of you ain't even active and I'm coaching you, right? I had a lady pay me $7,000 to coach her, right? And she didn't do nothing I told her to do. And I asked her, I say, why didn't you start your YouTube channel? Why do you have all this? She had a book. Her textbook was so thick, full of notes. No one knows the notes except the page. I'm like, you pay me this money, and no, I ain't giving you no money back. It's your fault. It's your fault you're not doing the plan that I'm doing. I'm getting the results. Why not you? We are both born from that creator. All of us. We come from that creator. All of us. I don't care if I got $3 million under the couch. I don't care if you got $3 under the couch. You're not better than me. I'm not better than you. We all came from that guy. Whatever you call him. Whoever you pray to.
Amen.
So that lets me know you have everything I got. Why? Because we pull from the same source. So if you're not pulling from the source, that means your faith is not activated, which means you're likely to fall for anything. Because if you don't have a plan, you're going to fall for anything. So this is what I want to tell you. This is what I tell you. You will never be perfect, so stop waiting till you're perfect. Go now. Get on Facebook Live now. Speak what you know. And if you keep procrastinating, you're going to be one of those people like this lady who paid me $7,000. She can say, I keep forgetting what I'm saying. I get on there, and as soon as I see myself, I just go blank. That's because what you do in private shows in public. You're not practicing. This is what practicing looks like. You see this chair? You see this chair? Practicing looks like there's someone sitting in this chair. Now, the old me would sit back. The new me, I'm focused. I'm practicing my posture. It's called posture. If you don't have money, get you some posture. You'll get the money. You start practicing sitting up, holding your hands like a king or a queen, right? You start acting and talking and walking like a boss. You start talking to this chair. One day the chair will talk back. Until then, you keep talking to that chair. Because guess what? There's going to be butts in that seat one day. And they're going to talk back. But if you're not practicing, then your ass going to lose. Because one day, there's going to be a butt in that chair. You haven't been practicing, but you've been praying for your time. I've been praying for this. They get there, you don't know what to do. You didn't practice. You thought practicing. You was like Allen Iverson. Practice? Practice? I ain't practicing. I'm the MVP. What I need practice for? No. We got to practice. Look at Iverson today. His mental attitude. That's my favorite player in the world. But he will never accomplish what LeBron has. And LeBron said Iverson is his favorite player. LeBron had the mentality. He had mentors around him. Iverson had the streets. This is important. So, have some fun. Nobody gets out of life alive. Are you with me? We're all going to die anyway, so have some fun. I know talking to the chair is stupid today, but when you show up and you hit the ring of Platinum 1000 and you show up to the event and there's 1,000 people waiting to hear your story and you've been telling your story because you can see it, you already prepared. So, with that being said, the last thing is Facebook. We got to learn how to leverage it. Hold on real quick. Let me get some water. Hold on. I get fired up. Woo! All right. So, Facebook. I don't care who you are. Somebody's going to have a birthday, right?
Yes.
So, leave attention grabbers on the birthday wall. Are you with me? Leave attention grabbers on their birthday wall. Because everybody goes to the birthday person's page. So if you're there on their wall, everybody sees you. Right? So you gotta figure out, you gotta ask yourself, where are people at? Because that's where I need to be. They're online, they're on YouTube, they're on Google. Get yourself there. Does that make sense? So Facebook Lives, this is what you want to do. You want to add value, and you want to talk about opportunity. That's it. You want to add value and talk about opportunity. Now, you don't always have to mention IML. Look at some of my Facebook pages. You'll see exactly what I do. I literally just, put about like 7, 8 people in the business just for teaching them the 4 most powerful apps in the world. Said nothing about IML. People join because they're like, yo, people join me because they like, yo, I don't have that 4th app. What is that MetaTrader? I got the Facebook. I got the Instagram. I even have WhatsApp. But I never heard of this MetaTrader 4. What is that? Wow. Somebody gonna catch that later. Y'all missed that. Just by you being confident, speaking facts, content, people's like, man, I got everything but this. I need these 2. I need to call this guy and get these 2. So there's so many ways you can build this business if you get out of your own way. You got to get out of your own way. And if you don't stay consistent, let me just put it like this. Nobody remembers a quitter. Nobody. So with that being said, y'all, I'm at the point in my career where I want to take so many people with me to the top, but I just know my back is not that strong. I can't carry everybody. I'd rather run across the finish line with 3 people than try to drag 100. Does that make sense? So, True. So with that being said, I'll open up the line for any questions. If anybody has any questions, I'll open up the line because we gotta get to our 7-figure call.
Hey, this is Amber. Good evening, everyone. I don't have a question, but I just want to say that, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
I just want to say I'm just so excited. My long-term friend, Gio, had invited me to this opportunity a couple weeks ago, and I just saw like his whole life transform. And I've known him for years, like just before college. And I was just like, yeah, like I don't have time. Like I got 3 kids. I have this job, blah, 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 blah. And I live a good life. Like I don't have complaints even right now. But seeing him in his freedom, traveling all over the place, I was like, man, like I need this. But I kept saying to him, like, man, I don't have a lot of time. Like, I don't have a lot of time. Like, is this going to be easy? And y'all spoke to that tonight. And I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all lit a fire up under my butt. Some of the things you spoke about, my pastor this morning, and I just texted Gio like, oh my God, he just spoke about this morning in Sunday service. Your public promotion is determined by your private devotion. You just spoke about, you know, what are you doing in your private moments? What are you doing? You know, are you practicing? Are you, you know, exercising your mental muscle? Are you exercising your contact list? Are you exercising these things in the dark and waiting for that public promotion? Like, I'm just so like hype right now just off of that. I've been texting people all during this call, going down my contacts list of business owners. I work in the IT industry, and I haven't seen, and we make good money in the IT industry, and I have never seen anything like this that has been such a blessing to so many people. So I just want to say thank you. Once again, shout out to Gio for the opportunity, and I'm excited. Let's get to this money.
Absolutely. Thank you. Amber, that was Amber, right?
Yes.
Well, welcome to the team, Amber. We're excited to have you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Stay by that man's side. My advice for everybody, no matter your upline, make sure you outwork your upline. That's my advice to you. Outwork your upline and you'll always be successful.
Hey, Chad, how you doing?
I'm blessed. How are you?
Right. Hey, all right, this is Mark McCloud out of Fayetteville. I just want to give a shout out to my new sign-up, Jarrell Jackson, out of North Augusta, South Carolina. He's on the line.
Awesome. What's going on, sir? Mr. Jackson, welcome to the team, sir. This is our little sign right here.
There we go.
Right? And make sure y'all get on that Friday Night Philosophy. Akil Bey, one of our top traders, laid it down. All right? Make sure you go and look at it because it explains a lot of things that we don't want to bring light to. So look at it on your own time, the Friday Night Philosophy. Every Sunday night is me. Every Friday night is Akil. Every Monday night is Brittany Burrell. So make sure you get on those days.
What's going on, Chad? My name is Terrell Chavis. I'm also from North Augusta, South Carolina. I was actually wondering if you will have a recording of this video